Hey guys, waiting to learn something new. So here I am in front of you all with a new concept, the construction of angles. You have been constructing angles of different measures since class 6. Let's check out a few angles and understand the reason behind their construction. You know how to construct an angle of 60 degrees, right? So let's say we have to draw an angle ABC of 60 degrees. The most important step in construction is to draw the rough sketch first to get an idea of how the actual figure will look. The rough sketch looks something like this. So start with the base BC. Take a ruler and draw an arc BC with the initial point B. Now we have to construct a ray AB such that angle ABC is 60 degrees. For that, firstly, using a compass and taking B as center, draw an arc. The point at which this arc intersects the ray BC is D. Now, with the same radius and taking D as center, draw another arc such that it intersects the previous arc. Let this intersection point be E. Now, draw the ray BA passing through the point E. See, we got the angle ABC as 60 degrees. This was quite easy, right? It's time to dig deeper and see how this method gives us an angle of 60 degrees. So, join DE. Now we have a triangle BDE. Look carefully. Do you find anything interesting about this triangle? No? Observe the sides. They appear equal, right? Well, the sides BD, DE and EB are actually of equal lengths since they were formed by the same radius on the compass. Basically, these are nothing but radii of the same arc. This means triangle BDE is an equilateral triangle. And we know that all three angles in an equilateral triangle measure 60 degrees. Thus, angle ABC is 60 degrees. Interesting. So now you know why you were constructing an angle of 60 degrees like this. Hey, do you remember how to construct an angle of 90 degrees? Not really? Let's quickly revise. Let's say we have to draw an angle TAP is equal to 90 degrees. Draw a rough sketch first. So, the angle will look like this. Now, start with the base AP. Take a ruler and draw an arc AP with initial point A. Now, from the point A, draw an arc using the compass like this. Name this intersection point as V. Now, with the same radius and taking V as center, draw another arc such that it intersects the previous arc at M. Again, with the same radius and taking M as center, draw an arc such that it intersects this arc at C. Now, with the same radius and again taking M as center, draw an arc like this. Next, with the same radius and taking C as center, draw an arc such that it intersects the previous arc. Let this point of intersection be T. Now, draw the ray AT. Thus, we have angle TAP is equal to 90 degrees. So, this is how we draw an angle of 90 degrees. Now, it's your turn. Pause the video and try to justify this construction. Hey, are you done? If not, do not worry. I'm here to simplify things for you. We have to show that angle TAP is 90 degrees. For that, firstly, join AM and AC. Now, we already know that angle MAP is 60 degrees. We proved earlier, right? In a similar manner, angle CAM is also 60 degrees. Let's put this aside. Now, do you remember how we got point T? Well, we have drawn AT as the bisector of angle CAM. This is how we bisect an angle, right? This means angle CAT is equal to angle MAT. That is, both are of 30 degrees. Now look at the angle TAP. It is the sum of angle MAP and angle MAT. Here, angle MAP is 60 degrees and angle MAT is 30 degrees. Thus, on combining both, angle TAP becomes 90 degrees. This is what we wanted to prove, right? See, this is very simple. We just use the basic concepts of geometry to justify the construction. So guys, I hope this session was quite clear to you. In case of confusion, go through the video once again. Now, let's quickly summarize what we have learned today. To justify the construction of a 60 degrees angle, prove that the triangle formed by joining the base with the arc is an equilateral triangle. To justify the construction of a 90 degrees angle, prove that it is the sum of a 30 degrees and a 60 degrees angle.